Hi YouTubers, it's George. Looking a bit threatening. I'm glad I took this aerial down because this was only temporary attached to this, and I'm a bit concerned really because this pole is not a very large diameter, and the aerial's only rated about 60 mile an hour, and I've given out forecasts could be up to 90 mile an hour. So I'm doing some work in the garage. I'm going to put the heater on. Can't go out today really, and yeah, so I'm in the garage, put the heating on, and I've got some plastic to make, and I've been waiting on some switches to arrive from my Meshtastic. The node up here is still working, but it's not picked up any local stations, so I'm not sure that dish is any good. But I'm inside. I daren't put it outside at the moment. I'd like to, but I daren't. But we'll carry on with the projects. Excuse the noise. I've got the diesel heater down here running, and it's on full blast at the moment. Get some heat in the garage. And what I'm working on is making another one of these boxes for the Meshtastic waterproof box. And what I've got here is some white plastic, and I shall make the back as I did this one. So I'm just cutting it off. I'm going to shape it, and this what bolts to the aerial pole with U-bolts. You can see the holes there, hopefully you can. And the plastic box is somewhere in my junk, and I'm looking at the nodes at the moment, and there's only Rockingham really coming in because my other aerial is down, and there's cables and wires everywhere at the moment. So unplug that, and that should be in there. Yeah, got that in the wrong socket, goes in there, USB. Yeah, that'll be alright. Continuing on with the box, I'll just show you this. This is the original one, or the first one I made, and what happens is the Meshtastic device fits in there. There you can see it. It's not, the light's not very good in here. There you go, there's Meshtastic, and it sits inside the box. So that's a repeater coming up, and there's rubber grommets at the bottom in this plastic box, and they're to support the board. And this clip here is like a spring piece of plastic, and it springs against the side of the unit and holds it in place. A cut out on the side for the USB, and a slot there for the aerial. Now what this is made out of, the same as this one, this base, is this white plastic sheet, which is like that in big sheets, and I actually glued two of them together to make it thicker with super glue, believe it or not. So that's what that is. And I've still got bits left of this plastic sheet, but I'm running out. I've got some thinner stuff over here, which is a great big sheet. It's slightly thinner, but that size I'm running out of. And I'm working on the second box. Let's get the super glue out of the way. And if, I don't know if you can see, I've put the two rubber grommets I've glued in, and they act as spacers there. So it's just right for that board to sit in there like that. That will go on there, and then you've got the two, put that on this light, you can see that they go through there to hold it on the pole, and then I can charge it by USB. I've got to drill a hole on the side there for the power switch, like I did with that one. I'm waiting for the switches to arrive, and they're probably not going to arrive for a few days. So what I'm doing today, I've drilled the holes in the bottom of the case there, and then these screws will go through and then they'll be cut off. So I've got to drill that for these screws. So I need my electric drill, and I'm going to do that. So it's coming on very nicely. This is the rubber seals, the waterproof seals that go on the case. There, go around the top, and I've got one for the other one over here. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing next. Repeaters just come up. Anyway, just fitting the plastic bits in here now. Now, the reason why there's two rubber grommets here, because the switch is on the back, and if it's not there, the switch gets operated, so it stops it getting pushed down. But I need to put this flap, see, it's a flap there which presses against the module like a spring, and it just grips it to stop it moving in the case. I've got that cut, I've got to glue it in here now. Yeah, that's my next little job. Okay, I'm in the house now, or the bungalow should I say. I'm working on the on these units. This is the previous one I made. The waterproof or water resistant switches have come now, so that it's, I don't know if you can see it, there's one fitted in. You see, just about see the two terminals. That one's been upgraded. This is the new one, and again similar design. It's got a switch on the side now, and that's been glued in. This has got two rubber grommets because I haven't got three. Here's the flap which grips the radio module, the Meshtastic module, and that will sit in there. And then these wires go to the switch, so you can see I've put a little hole in the case there, and that will switch that on. So it's coming on, it's taking its time, and basically I was waiting for these switches to arrive, and you buy 5 switches and they come with these rubber caps. They're not the best quality. There's a lot of stuff coming out of China which isn't very good at the moment, but it will do the job, because I can always put some insulation tape around there as well, which I call it insulting tape. And I've got the U-bolts for that one sitting in the garage. It'd be a matter of programming another one of these modules up, and the intention is, so I'm in the shadow, intention is one will be for one of these modules, or Meshtastic units will be for the Colinear vertical aerial, and another one of these will be used for the directional aerial, which is like a log periodic type aerial, a bit like a TV aerial. Got it on order, and it's probably won't come for a few months. I think it's an 8 element Yagi, that's the proper word for it. So one will be for the Colinear and one will be for a Yagi, and it may face Derbyshire, or it may face Thrapston, or it may face directly of another radio ham that lives locally at Wilbarston. But we'll see how it goes, and but getting there. But it's because this weather, everything's been a bit slow, because I am using super glue and to glue bits of plastic together and hold things in place. But as I say, it is getting there, but slow but sure. Yeah, I'm still working on this, but with these plastic cases you can buy, I found there's a problem, and the aerial connection's not very good, and the reason for that is the plastic is too thick. Here. And when you do the nut up on the pigtail, there's not enough thread to fully tighten the aerial down. It's tightening down, but the centre connector is not going fully home. So what I've had to do, I've had to drill it like that so I can make the nut flush in here. Yeah, it's a silly little fault. The plastic's too thick there. If you see, if we can see it in the inside, just about see it there, how thick it is, and it's a bit too thick. Okay guys, there we have it. We've got Corby 1 and Corby 2, and one of these is going to be for the Colinear vertically polarized, and the other one is going to be for the Yagi antenna, which is going to be directional. So that's it for this video. Waiting the aerial to arrive and get this lot going. And yeah, these are waterproof boxes, and they've both got two water resistant switches on now, and I've got to label them up properly, and they've only got stubby aerials for the test, and I didn't want to run them without an aerial connected, because it could damage the front end of these units. That one's showing Rockingham, that one's showing nothing at the moment, but yeah, we'll see how we get on.